For everyone keeping up, 49ers quarterback Jimmy Garoppolo's out for the season due to a foot injury, and former starter Trey Lance is out with a messed up ankle. So now the team is turning to rookie Brock Purdy. Purdy was the last pick of the 2022 NFL Draft, being deemed Mr. Irrelevant. But he's anything but that right now, as he's headed to lead one of the top NFC teams to the playoffs. Let's begin. Purdy's first start is going to be against none other than 7-time Super Bowl champion Tom Brady. Purdy said that he was looking forward to facing a quarterback of Brady's caliber as his first start, stating, "Dude has been playing football longer than I've been alive." Understandable, since Brady is 45 years old and Purdy is just around half his age at 22. In fact, Brady was drafted shortly after Purdy was born, and when he was just 3, Brady had already won his first Super Bowl. With such a huge age gap, the gap in stats is just as big. Let's take a look at how both the quarterbacks compare. Brady has 248 wins, 638 touchdowns, and 87,571 passing yards against Purdy's 0 wins, 2 touchdowns, and 276 passing yards. According to the CBS Sports research team, this is by far the largest gap for a starting quarterback matchup in every category all time. Records show that Purdy is going to be the 7th quarterback to make their first start against Brady, alongside Luke Falk, EJ Manuel, Jake Locker, Tyler Palko, and Matt Flynn. Unsurprisingly, all 6 quarterbacks lost that first game against the NFL legend. The 49ers are currently standing at a better spot than the Buccaneers at 8-4. Garoppolo was recently ruled out against the Miami Dolphins, with Purdy closing out the game with a 33-17 win, going 25 of 37 with 210 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 1 interception. That, coupled with the fact that the Bucs aren't at the top of their game this season, standing at 5-6 heading into their Monday Night Football game against the New Orleans Saints, Purdy may have a good chance of being the first to earn a first win against Brady. Most NFL fans weren't too excited about the matchup. They wanted to see Garoppolo on the field instead, stating that him versus Brady would have made for must-watch TV. They wanted Sunday's contest between the Niners and the Bucs to be a prime-time game, so that not only would San Francisco fans get to see Brady face off against the red and gold, but also give Brady former understudy Garoppolo the chance to test himself against him after all those years of backing him up with the New England Patriots. But it wasn't meant to be. With Garoppolo on the mend with a broken foot that will likely keep him off the field until midway through the playoffs, many fans feel that Sunday's contest has lost a lot of its luster. So, what are the odds of the 49ers winning with Purdy? Agreed, the 49ers are down 2 of their top quarterbacks due to injury, but 4-time Super Bowl champion and the greatest quarterback in the team's history, Joe Montana, seems to think that we shouldn't be ruling out the rookie leading the 49ers to a championship. He said, "If he does what he did last week, yeah, don't put him in a bad position." Montana went on to explain that it would be of the utmost importance for Purdy to just work within the 49ers offense and let the guys on the outside make the plays. He said that if Purdy can manage that, then the rookie's success will be contingent on the 49ers doing one thing: not putting him in a bad position where he has to feel like he has to force one. Montana also seemed adamant about the fact that the 49ers need to rely on their best playmakers to carry the offense if they hope to win. He specifically pointed out Christian McCaffrey, Deebo Samuel, and George Kittle, stating that they would need to step up and drive that production in the game. He also pointed out the 49ers' strong defense as what could possibly help take some of the pressure off Purdy. The fact that someone like Montana believes in Purdy is a pretty great sign for the 49ers. But still, Purdy winning the team a Super Bowl is a pretty tall task, considering that that no rookie starter quarterback has ever won a starter against Brady, let alone won a Super Bowl. So if Purdy is able to accomplish that, everyone who called him irrelevant is going to be biting their tongue. Montana isn't the only one who believes in a Purdy-led victory for the 49ers. Linebacker Fred Warner has also stated that he believes that Purdy can guide the club to a championship. He added that while it was definitely an unlikely story for Mr. Irrelevant to come in and lead the Niners to a Super Bowl, it was still very possible. Most people have been saying that the rest of the guys on the team are going to need to elevate their game to make things easier for Brock and get open so he doesn't have to hold on to the ball. But Warner doesn't believe that a lot needs to change internally. He believes that the 49ers have already proven that they have what it takes to succeed, so they need to stick with the same formula, even with a rookie quarterback at the helm of the offense. He told the interviewer that he thinks everyone is going to be writing off the team based on Purdy's lack of experience, but that as long as the team is laser focused on the game and their performance, they can absolutely take home the win. The franchise's number 2 all-time leading receiver, Terry Owens, has similar thoughts. Owens joined 85.7 The Game's The Morning Roast recently and said that he believed himself to be a very valuable asset to the 49ers and that he was up for playing as the team's receiver if they asked him to. In the unlikely scenario that Owens did actually return to play for the 49ers, he'd need to do so knowing that a rookie quarterback would be responsible for getting him the ball. But that doesn't seem to put off Owens, who observed the highlights from the Niners' victory over the Miami Dolphins and felt that Purdy did an excellent job filling in for the injured Garoppolo. He said that from what he saw, Purdy didn't seem like Mr. Irrelevant at all. Going off solely on the number of throws he had, it definitely didn't come across as if the rookie was ill-prepared. And that's true. Purdy did have an unusually high number of pass attempts in the game. He had a total of 37, out of which he completed 25. Pretty great numbers. NFL Network's Brian Baldinger offered an optimistic insight as well. He said that he didn't think that anything had changed about the offense when the 49ers faced off against Miami, and that from what he saw, Brock showed no signs of fear when throwing the ball into the middle of the field. Baldinger said that he also noted that the team had rightly emphasized running the ball, which was exactly what they needed to do. He recognized the complexity of the offense they had managed to operate and the play they had executed, acknowledging that they had done a great job, Brock included. So, according to Baldinger, it seems that the 49ers aren't going to have to tailor their offense to fall in line with Purdy's skill set, but others aren't feeling as positive. Another AFC scout told Lombardo that the head coach of the 49ers would have to make serious tweaks to the offense, mainly because of the unknown at quarterback. He said that they'd either have to make use of more gadget plays or implement a more controlled passing game. Considering how Purdy is going to be a major part of the upcoming game, let's get to know him a little better. We already know that he was the last pick in the 2022 draft and was given the title of Mr. Irrelevant. Nevertheless, at the time, he boasted several notable accolades to his name after his 4 seasons with the Cyclones. When he arrived at Iowa State, he came in as a former Gatorade Player of the Year, finishing his high school career with a 27-13 record. After he was drafted in Week 13, the rookie found himself under center early against the Dolphins after Garoppolo's injury in the first quarter. Garoppolo's absence thrusted Purdy, who got his only career passes late in a loss against the Chiefs. But despite all odds, he delivered when he was called upon and led the 49ers to a crucial 33-14 victory. After attempting just 9 throws a few weeks ago, he stepped up and completed 25 out of 37 of his attempts for 210 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 1 interception at the Levi's Stadium. The outing served as Purdy's proper introduction, not only to 49ers fans, but to the NFL at large. And now look at him, the first Mr. Irrelevant quarterback starting a game in his career. That's a wrap for this video. Do you think Purdy is going to win the 49ers the Super Bowl? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you in the next one.